Hello, this is georgercop on YouTube. It has been too long since I've posted on this channel. Looks like over 3 years now, I think. Last video I posted was way back in 2012. Just a bit of background, I sort of went off Minecraft for a bit, I guess. Just ignore that, that's a failed project. That's Thunderbird 6, probably not actually showing that. Yeah, that's Thunderbird 6. It's rubbish, it's tiny and it's rubbish. I've sort of went off Minecraft for a bit, and then I've sort of come back on it recently because a few friends have started coming back on it. And I've built a few new things because, well, something new's come out, and I thought that I needed to share it in some degree. You're probably wondering where this is going about now, or you've probably already guessed. But what I've done is I've finished building the new set of Thunderbirds from the 2015 series on CITV. Hurrah! It's only taken me, what, 3 months, two, 3 months to get around to it? But yeah, whatever. Here we have new Thunderbird 1. This was built before the show even came out. So I know that the position of the engines at the back is wrong, because while the wings are out, the back engine should be rotated round at a 45-degree angle. So that instead of being a sort of plus sign, it's more of an X sign. If you get what I mean. Other than that, this isn't too different from regular Thunderbird 1. I've not got a landing position for it yet. I've really not got interiors for these. Thunderbird 1's about the only one that I've got any sort of proper interior on. Proper cockpit. I've just got the chair, really. The chair, it's the same chair as the other Thunderbird 1 except with a footstool, basically. I'm only doing a quick run through this because there's not really much to see. This is the new Thunderbird 2. Bit more angular. I had to build this entirely from scratch. This Thunderbird 1 I built entirely from scratch, but Thunderbird 1 is small enough anyway to just be able to build anyway from scratch. But this Thunderbird 2 was a frickin' beast. Had to build this all from scratch. Again, I started with the pod. The pod door is a lot bigger on the new Thunderbird 2. The legs are slightly wrong as well. I need to change the feet. The feet should be green. But there's really not much underneath. On top, it's got the 2 where the round hatch is going to be. It feels a bit too big, to be honest, but it's all there, all the details there. I've got the jets there. These things on the side of the pod. This is how it gets retrieved. Sort of a rotating track, I guess, to pick it up. It's just get it light out here a bit, so you can see. I got a fence there for the fold-up wings. I need to do the wings fold up. I still need to actually get this fully constructed in like just a flying mode. This is the tail end. The engine's sort of alright. I got there in the end. Really, the engines are fine. The back's fine. I'm just pleased with it in general. Next we move on to Thunderbird 3. This was perhaps the easiest of the builds because I just took the old Thunderbird 3 model and gave it a facelift, basically. This is just the old Thunderbird 3 model. Essentially it's the old Thunderbird 3 model, but obviously the engine block has had to have been changed, so it's a bit more, what's the word, chunky, I think. There's not really an interior. This is the one that I've got a bit of an interior on this. So I've sort of planned this so I can actually go up. But we're going to fly because it's quicker. Whoop. Maybe not. See, this is irrelevant in the new series, by the way, this track. Because what you got instead, there's not really a cockpit either in here, there's just chairs and the track. Because it's vertical. If it's horizontal it'd be easier, but it's vertical, so it's not that simple. I've got the chairs, I've got the track. That's basically it, that's the cockpit. You know, it's just bust out the wall. 8. Heal it, there we go. This is new Thunderbird 3. everything's there that needs to be there. Obviously there's windows, top's been changed a bit, but nothing really different from the old Thunderbird 3. Thunderbird 4 here is a bit bigger. It's a bit longer than the old one. That's it really, it's a couple of blocks longer. Let's just check how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 12 blocks long instead of 10. It's got a proper door in the back. There's a glass door. That's like one of the new doors. It's been a while since I've played, so there's still a lot of new things going on. Like this carpet going around, which I have actually used. There's glass floor there. Basically, that's it. There should be a trapdoor knocking around somewhere here, I think. Well, I should probably put a trapdoor in and just change the pad to a button. But main attraction, Thunderbird 5. This I've finished like literally about 10 minutes ago as I'm talking now. This took a bit of work, if I'm honest. This was all built entirely from scratch. It's nowhere near the same dimensions as the old Thunderbird 5. I mean, this one is smaller than the old Thunderbird 5, truth be told. This was sort of modelled, the size of it was modelled around Thunderbird 3, to be honest, because in one of the episodes of the new series, Thunderbird 3 sort of has its nose sticky into the docking bay there, and I still need to decorate the ring a bit. The ring's difficult, but so Thunderbird 3 sort of docked in there, and the arms, because Thunderbird 3 has arms now, where the engines are, the bits joining it to the main sort of fuselage, fold out and forward and have little magnetic claws on the end. And in one episode, this ring, I think it's called the gravity ring, is spinning around like God knows what, spinning around really fast, and Thunderbird 3 docks and slows and attempts to slow it down, which it does. And there are like three little anchor points all around the ring, which I need to do a bit of maths on where the arms will link up, because I'll be honest, this is all sort of speculative. I haven't done any proper calculations about how long this bit should be either, so this is probably not the final model. You can't actually go inside it. That's like a little claw down there. You can't actually go inside it, but there's really no interior furnishing, because this is like a big hologram room basically. There should be like, I might do an interior map of the world all the way around, and you sort of float in the middle. Down here there's nothing down there, and down here this is the way to the ring. So there's no ladders or anything, because quite frankly you should be floating in here anyway, it's freaking space. But this is the ring. It feels quite good to go all the way around, especially if you sort of hug the wall a bit, I guess. Feels like you're actually running around it, and round and down the other side. I think I need to add some stained glass in, because I'm fairly sure that this isn't all clear all the way around. But you know, what can you do? Well, build a bit better, I guess. But apart from that, but that's about it. I've not actually just like started building Thunderbird Shadow yet. Because that's like an extra build. I wanted the 5 primary vehicles out of the way first before I even considered starting on Shadow and a new Fireflash. I'll probably build a new Fireflash, but see, this is where I've used the carpet on the solar panels. You can see the carpet sticking up a bit there. That's the only place I've used it. But long and the short of it is that those are the new Thunderbirds that I built. Try to keep them as one-to-one as I can, keep them as accurate in size as possible, but maybe start furnishing them soon. Maybe start thinking about making Thunderbird Shadow, and the new Fireflash as well. Think about correcting Thunderbird 1, all the little mistakes that I've made. But that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I've been georgercop for the first time in about 3 years. And I shall see you whenever next time is, although that's at this rate it's probably going to be 2046 at this point. So see you in the future at some point, maybe. Huh.